Living Corporate is brought to you by The Break Room. Have you ever felt burnt out, depressed, or otherwise exhausted by being one of the onlys at work? You know what I'm talking about. Hosted by Black psychologists, psychiatrists, and PhDs, The Break Room is a live weekly web show in the Living Corporate network that discusses mental health, wellness, and healing for Black folks at work. Name another weekly show explicitly focused on mental health, wellness, and healing for Black folks at work. I'll wait. This is why you got to check out The Break Room, airing every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on livingcorporate.tv.
What's going on, Living Corporate? It's Tristan, and I want to thank you for tapping back in with me as I provide some tips and advice for professionals. Today, let's discuss how recruiters find you on LinkedIn. When most of us found out about LinkedIn, we were told that recruiters and hiring managers could find you on the platform, but we were never really told how they find you. Yes, obviously they do a search, but there are a few ways they can narrow down their search. The first filter option they have is job titles. They can actually search for titles you've held to find you. Since many companies have gotten creative with job titles, LinkedIn would be a great place to normalize your title to ensure you can be found. Then, they can search for candidates by geographical location, so make sure to keep your location updated on your profile. From there, they can search for companies you've worked at, the industries you've worked in, and the schools you've attended. I think each of these is pretty self-explanatory. Just make sure you're selecting the actual company or university pages when filling out your profile. Next, they can search by the year of graduation by inserting a year range. This is my least favorite filter because we know age discrimination can run rampant. Nonetheless, sometimes entry-level roles will look for new or recent grads, or more senior-level roles may look for someone who graduated 10 plus years ago. So you might want to consider adding the year you graduated to your profile. They can also search by employment type you may be open to. This is determined by what you fill out in the Open to Work section of your profile. Lastly, they can search for skills and keywords in your profile. This allows recruiters and hiring managers to narrow down their searches for their particular needs. It's essential that you actually have job descriptions for your roles and the right keywords infused throughout them. You also need to ensure the skills section of your profile is filled out as well. You can indeed be found by recruiters and hiring managers on LinkedIn, but only if you fill your profile out well. Thanks for tapping in with me today. Don't forget, I'm now taking submissions from you all on career questions, issues, concerns, or advice you think may help others. So make sure to submit yours at bit.ly/tapintristan. This tip was brought to you by Tristan of Layfield Resume Consulting. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Layfield Resume, or connect with me, Tristan Layfield, on LinkedIn.